Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another reaction. Today, guys, we are checking out Young Justice Outsiders official trailer, the series premiere, January 4th, 2019. I cannot believe we are almost here. It's almost here. The show is almost here. I remember campaigning for a season 3 of the show 2 years ago or so. When it was put on Netflix, I was like, binge watch the show, because even the creators of it were saying, keep binging the show, keep watching it, tell your friends, all this kind of stuff. I was campaigning for days, for weeks, for months for this show. And then when they announced it, everyone freaked out. And then they said it's going to be on the DC Universe, the new streaming service. It made even more sense. But now here we have an official trailer. We've seen bits and pieces. We've seen pictures. We've seen some synopsis and all that kind of stuff. But I'm excited to see what the official trailer has to deliver. It's a little over 1 minute and 30 seconds long, so I'm excited to see what they show us, because it's almost here. Because as soon as Titans is done on the DC Universe Season 1, I think literally the next week or so or whatever, the show premieres, and I'm pretty excited. So without further ado, let's get into now Young Justice Outsiders official trailer. Let's go.
This is Kat Grant reporting live for GBS from the Markovian Royal Palace.
Meta-human trafficking is an international scourge.
Yep.
Children and teens are being abducted.
The way our daughter was. We have confirmation that multiple worlds, Earth's metahumans are being deployed by the enemy as weapons of mass destruction.
Oh!
Intel was on the money, Oracle. It's definitely another metahuman trafficking lab. Let's shut them down.
Shut him down.
I fear our operation may have been compromised.
Good luck.
Ah, yeah! Batman. Oh, that's awesome.
Bulletproof. That's annoying.
We are on a
Awesome.
mission in space.
Just like the Justice League.
Let's run it again.
Alright.
Dick, we might want to note.
Noted.
We just want to leave.
Your trespass must be punished.
Whoa.
Wrong answer.
Ooh. Okay. You demanded. Yes, I did. Ooh.
Young Justice Outsiders.
Outsiders.
Only on DC Universe. Join now.
I already am joined, don't you worry. That is pretty cool. Okay,
We have confirmation on multiple worlds.
so we got, okay. I'm gonna skim through this, whatever, as I'm talking. So, this was pretty cool. So, when they announced this whole idea of metahuman trafficking, this whole idea of an organization or whatever basically kidnapping teenagers or whatever, or kidnapping metahumans because of their powers, it's an interesting direction to go, because my first thought was that, okay, the way they ended Season 2, which if you haven't seen the ending of Season 2, you really should go watch it. But Vandal Savage and Darkseid finally shows up, and I know this is spoiler territory, but the show has been out for years. Season 2 has been out for years, and if you're watching my reaction to this, you should be caught up with the show. But Darkseid finally shows up at the end and gives and him and Vandal Savage handshake. Like, what the fuck does that mean? And so the fact that we might be getting some answers about that is pretty exciting. Now I'm trying to remember how many years this is set after the events of Season 2, because I think Season 1 to Season 2 is 5 years, and maybe it's another 5-year time jump. I'll look into it after the video, but they said Oracle, right? Oracle was name dropped, and I think they name dropped Oracle in some other clip or whatever they released a while back. We had Batgirl in Season 2, and now it's Oracle, so clearly the Killing Joke happened in between Season 2 and Season 3, which is kind of a bummer. I wonder if they're going to have a situation where they do flashbacks throughout this season to kind of show where these characters have, like, what they've been through, because between Season 1 and Season 2, Jason Todd was actually a part of the team, and then he's in memoriam, or in memory, like a hologram version of him in Season 2 at some point, because he died, or died in quotations, because he's Red Hood. in between season 1 and season 2. So my guess is they're going to have to explain what happened to some of the characters from season 2 to season 3. Now, clearly, Oracle is Barbara's Oracle now because of the whole Killing Joke situation in between season 2 and 3, which kind of bumps me out because I wanted more Batgirl. But it's okay. Maybe we'll see another version of Batgirl. I think spoilers in this or something like that, but I'm hoping that we see another version of Batgirl pop up. But it was cool to see Wonder Woman in the mix here, and this whole shot, that is so cool. Batman's back. I wonder if they got Bruce Greenwood to voice him again. I wonder about that. Deathstroke. It's always awesome to see that character. I feel like this show has found a great way to give us all of these characters, literally like all of the entirety of the DC universe essentially can be used in this show in animated form because there's no rights issues of TV and all of the movies. It's like they can just do whatever they want, and they've handled so many characters in the first 2 seasons, and now they're introducing more characters in season 3, and it's cool to see they're bringing returning characters but also new faces as well. Wonder Girl, that's pretty awesome. I think she hasn't changed much. Nightwing still hasn't changed much, but it's pretty cool. This whole scene right here where hold on a second, there we go. I wonder if they're going to be pushing the show a little bit more in terms of the content, because the first 2 seasons were on Cartoon Network, and Cartoon Network was probably not a great place for it, just because they dropped the show because of toy sales. Clearly, the show had a fan base, but the toys were not selling very well, so we're going to axe the show. It's a pretty stupid reason, but I wonder if they're going to make it more adult oriented in terms of the content, or if they're going to stick with the formula that season 1 and season 2 had, where it appeals to a wider audience for all kids of all ages, and of course adults too that enjoy these characters, enjoy DC, can enjoy the show. And I'm fine with either or. I'm personally fine with whatever decision they make in terms of how dark the shows get. It's cool to see that part of the team's still together. I don't remember exactly who this is, but he looks like Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was my first thought. It's just cool to see just new characters, and I love the little thing, the heroes you've demanded are back. It's such a cool thing to see them all together. But yeah, so January 4th, I'm pretty excited. I think this is a really good trailer, and I hope that it gets a season 4, season 5. I hope it just continues to get more love, because I mean, they announced a season 2 of Titans before the first episode. Like they premiered the first 2 episodes at New York Comic-Con, and they announced season 2. I'm hoping that they'll just early announce a season 4 for the show for Young Justice and give us a 4th season, because I feel like this show is this show is already bringing in a lot of people, and I think more people over time are going to sign up for DC Universe based off of the first 2 seasons of Young Justice, because that show had a huge fan base and it continued to grow after it got canceled. So I'm thinking that people that are maybe are not understanding that there's a 3rd season coming, they're going to sign up for DC Universe when the show starts airing its 3rd season, because they want to get those episodes. They want to check them out. So, I'm excited. Are you guys excited for Young Justice Season 3? Let me know in the comment section below. What do you think of the trailer? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.